One of my clients scaled her business by 8 times without ever hiring a single full-time employee. And I want you to hear that, because if you're at the stage where you're signing more clients, the projects are getting bigger, and you know that you can't keep doing it all yourself, then you're getting at the stage where most designers get stuck. And maybe you've already built some basic systems like an onboarding workflow that doesn't feel awkward, or you kind of know how to manage project from beginning to end. Those pieces are working, but you're still feeling like the bottleneck. And that's when the big question comes up: who do you hire first? And here's the thing. Your first hire doesn't have to be a full-time employee with a salary, benefits, and all the overheads that comes with it. It can start much smaller and grow as you do. And whatever you're going to decide is what's working best for the way that you want to build your business. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through who you should hire first based on your needs, what it actually looks like in practice, and I'm going to share a little bit more about my own first hires so you can see how slow you can start and how it's going to grow with your business. So as I said in the introduction, when designers hear the word hire, they immediately think that it has to be a full-time employee with all the salary, benefits, and the overheads. And it doesn't have to be like that at all. For some designers, the first hire might be a VA, a virtual assistant that works just a few hours per week, which alone can free up a lot of mental space for you if that's something that's draining your energy and your time. For others, they're looking more for consistent support on the project side, things like technical drawings, project management, or sourcing. And that's where a lot of our clients are bringing our team, KVM. We help them with everything that has to do with the technical side of their projects. So all the drawings, the 3D renderings, the presentations, the sourcing, some of the procurement, because this is what they need at this moment in their business. And actually it's something that should become a normal as you grow your business, because it's highly time consuming, and you know that as a business owner and the lead designer, it's stuff that you shouldn't be doing yourself. And if you aren't familiar about what we do at KVM, this is exactly it. We become integrated in your business, so you don't have to hire full time. You have this full team of people behind you helping you get bigger projects, better clients, more premium projects, and you don't ever need to hire a full-time employee or employees. And I just want to quickly pause here, because if this is what you need in your business, our team is here to help you scale your business by helping you price better, scope better, integrate, delegating, and understanding what is your zone of genius, what you should be doing on the projects, and we take everything else off your plate so that you can step into that role of CEO and lead designer. And if this sounds like something that you need right now in your business, you can check out the description below and download our roadmap guide to delegation, where you'll see some case studies of how our clients have grown with our team and scaled their businesses. Okay, back to the topic. So how do you decide what makes the most sense as a first hire? And it comes down to one simple question: what is draining all of your time and energy right now? For some designers, it starts with the admin side of things. So all the emails, the scheduling, the invoices, sending emails to the suppliers, for example, or the clients. This is something that they hate doing, that's draining their time, and it's the first thing that they want to take off their plate. And for others, as I said, the priority is to take off their plate some of the drawings. Maybe they don't have the skills to do technical drawings, or it's something that is very highly time consuming for them that they absolutely need to be delegating ASAP. So this is just going to depend on what is your priority right now. And going back to my team, what clients love the most about working with us is that they get so many things done for them at once, because we're a team of 8+ designers. So everything that has to do with the technical, but the sourcing, the procurement, helping them streamline their process, making sure their client experience is spotless, also helping them price better so they can get delegating baked in and make sure they're still profitable from that project. So all of this is super convenient for clients. They really feel like they're moving to the next level. And this is how we support them on a daily basis. And let me give you an example of what this looks like for one of our clients in particular. So a few years ago, one of my clients came with a big commercial project that made her feel really stressed. She wasn't sure if she could handle it. It was not her specialty. She wasn't sure how she would be able to take on such a large project. We're talking about 8+ doctors who were sharing a space, and she had to design all of it. And she felt really stressed about taking this on her own. So she was looking for the right support to help her, not only on this project, but also future projects. And what happened was that our team, with their combined skills, had experience with this type of projects. So we guided her and made her understand what some of the important things were on this particular type of commercial projects. In 2 years now, she's grown by 8 times. And what felt like a very scary and unknown area of design has become her field. Like, she's an expert in this field now. What she does is only this type of project. She is an expert. She's getting recommended to do more of the same projects. And what that means is that we have helped her elevate her business. Like, she's getting bigger projects because those commercial projects are usually quite big. She knows she can take them on because she has the team to back her up. She doesn't have to do a single drawing. And she's built all her packages, so all her service packages for this specific type of projects based on the work that we do for her. And that means that every time she's signing a new client, she not only knows how much profit she's going to make, because we build those packages with her, with our service in mind and hers, and we combined everything to make sure that she was going to make the profit that she wanted to make on this type of project. And we are all clear about who's doing what. So she knows she's doing the design side, and everything else from, presentation, CAD drawings, 3D renders, mood boards, everything else is done by our team. So it removed a lot of stress. It freed up her time for her to step into this role of CEO, to have time to work on the vision and the strategy, finding new, bigger projects, and also grow to the next level. So she's grown by 8 times in just 2 years. It's fantastic, and she's doing everything that she loves doing. She doesn't have to do anything else. So with us supporting her behind the scene, she carved out her niche, built her confidence to take on bigger projects, and she grew her business by 8 times in the process. She can say yes to bigger projects without hesitation because she knows we know her process. We know what she needs before she even knows herself, and we know exactly what has to be delivered to make contractors and clients feel confident in the work. And when designers make their first hires strategically like this, knowing that they want to integrate delegation as part of their business, what we've consistently seen is that they free up hours each week by getting the production work off their plate. They stop micromanaging because they trust that their projects are in good hands. Their clients get a smoother, more professional client experience because she has time to focus on them. And most importantly, they step into their role as the CEO of their business. They focus on the creative direction and the growth, not just keeping the business afloat. And remember, that's the real payoff. Delegation is not about replacing you or taking control over your projects. It's about supporting you so that you can grow sustainably. So remember, your first hire doesn't have to be a full-time employee. Start small. It could be a VA for a couple of hours per week, or a model like ours that give you all the flexibility of deciding what you need and when. Either way, choose what is draining your time the most, and you can also do a little bit of both. There's no limit when you find a model that is more flexible. If you want help figuring out how to bring delegation into your business and still make your profits, that's exactly what we do at KVM. We help you scope and price your projects with delegation baked in to make sure that you focus on what you do best and you still make the profits that you desire, that you want to make. You can see real case studies and more information about how to bring delegation to your business by downloading our roadmap guide to delegation in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.